here's another thing to know about testing. When you touch the body, you got your positive, negative. We talked about with the hands, right? If you're touching the throat, like this, checking the thyroid, this is for a hyperthyroid. Make a fist, that's for hypo, low thyroid. This is something that every day. And believe me, blood tests, this will show up way before a blood test will show it. The nice thing about energetic testing is you're picking up something before it becomes an actual symptom in a patient or client. Okay? So we're using this. Now, look at the pancreas over here, right? Pancreas is the same thing, hyper, hypo. So if you got a fist over here, you're looking at someone who's got low blood sugar versus high blood sugar. So that way a patient says, oh, the blood work didn't actually show, or the urinalysis didn't really show. We can go over here, there it is. And to verify it is the muscles that work with the pancreas itself, and that's the lats. They have to drop the shoulder down, turn the arm in, and pull the lat away from the body. They lock it in, see if they can hold it. And anybody who's a diabetic, they have no muscle control here. If you look at a lat, they have, a diabetic, they have no lats. So I thought about making a small manual about how people can exercise for their condition. If you're a thyroid person, these are your muscles here. If you're a liver person, of course, the shoulders and the lower pecs. So you can develop a workout routine based upon your weak areas of your body. I think how this could go even further than that. Okay, I have a shoulder issue. But maybe it's my anterior pituitary gland, actually. Like I've had all the rehab and this, I've even had a surgery, I've had chiropractic, I've had acupuncture, I've had all these things. It still hurts, okay? Maybe just doing like a anterior pituitary type product, boing, like we're showing the other day. Was it you, Sky, doing? I think it was, we're showing about the anterior pituitary, no, it's Claudia, she's not here today. We're showing how the supraspinatus muscle relates to the pituitary gland. So think about this if your shoulder is bothering you here, that you actually do the exercises for these muscles, the empty cup exercises. But you want to go a step further and going, okay, those are the ones I need to strengthen, but what's the love it brother? What's the opposite side? And when you get to an anterior pituitary reflex and it's the supraspinatus muscle, it's the muscle on the opposite side called the tensor fasciae latae. And this is a class in itself, guys. This takes a little time to get a tactile touch to the human body, but you'll start finding out that maybe the shoulder issue is really a knee or hip problem. Maybe the real issue is somewhere else. And I find this to be true almost 90% plus of the time, but there's an underlying knee injury that was unresolved, and so now they have a shoulder issue. You work on that area and this suddenly gets better. It's always there, just knowing how far you want to take your skills. So with that concept of knowing how to exercise for a weakness or check hyper, hypo, because low blood sugar, your lats are going to go. Your lats. If your thumb out, that's spleen. Thumb out is spleen. But the spleen is also here. You get someone who's got a lower immune system, have them do this, they can't hold these fingers together. I had a patient had their spleen removed. They could not do this very well. I give them desiccated spleen. Remember we talked about desiccated organs? Desiccated spleen, poof, she held it together. Now she may need to be on the product the rest of her life since she doesn't have a spleen. Maybe not, we'll see. Okay. I don't always know that answer, whether someone actually needs that organ. Like if someone has their gallbladder removed, they need bile salts. And one called ox bile, okay, bile of an ox, okay. By the way, don't taste it. It's in a capsule for a reason. If you want to taste it that's one time I thought to myself, I had a lot of nasty stuff. What does ox bile taste like? Well, think of how it sounds. Ox bile, okay. Oh, it tastes like ox bile, okay. The sound matches the taste. So, but if you have a gallbladder removed, you're going to have digestive issues, and that's why you can't break down your fats anymore. So you guys can get more into the nutritional testing if you choose, and we can make a class, because I have a class just for that, also the advanced nutritional testing, and we do the reflexes where we match the nutrition to the body.